What is going on, everybody? Welcome back to NB Edits. Today, as you read by the title, we are doing a little ice camping. We are going to be out here on this beautiful lake up here in northern Wisconsin for the next 48 hours. And if you guys have watched our last video, we already were out here a day. This is continuing from the last video. We've already camped 24 hours out here, so if you guys haven't seen last video, go ahead, go check out that video first. It'll make a lot more sense going into this one, but if you guys haven't, that's okay. We are starting today fresh, and unlike the last video, today we have Brandon joined us.
Hello, everyone.
He was not in the last one, but you're out here today, huh?
I'm out here today. I am excited. I had to work yesterday, so unfortunately I did not get to come up north with the boys, but sounded like fishing was a little tough, but they got into some fish, and that's what counts. And yeah, we just set some new flags, kind of switched things up from what the boys did yesterday. So we actually just got our first tip up of the night. We were just going through setting all of our flags. This is one of the last ones that we had to set up, and yeah, within about 5 minutes it just went up. So we're gonna go ahead and check that in just a second, but man, I am so excited for my first time staying out in the Mindak Shack. We'll go through and we'll show you guys this a little bit more after we check this flag, but man,
this is where we're staying in the next
2 days,
48 hours.
48 hours. Technically, Nick and John are going 72 hours out here. That is crazy. But again, super excited. We just got our first flag. Let's head over there. Let's go check it out.
I don't know where to sit. You can tell we have a ring of snow around here, and then we also have snow covers. The reasoning for that is because it is very windy out here today. You can probably hear that in the audio, but it is coming out of the south right now, and then in a couple hours it's going to come out of the north. So we had a windbreaker on that side, and we needed one on this side. And then also we got the whole cover because it is supposed to get down to single digits tonight, and then tomorrow they are talking really cold. I think I saw -15 tomorrow, and then yeah, the next day it gets even worse, and we're probably not going to be out here for that. But go ahead, check the first flag.
Oh yeah,
it is very, very early. It's probably only like 1 o'clock right now, maybe a touch after, but
she's moving.
Let's see what we got. I just rip it out of his mouth. I think I either ripped it out of his mouth or I just broke off.
Really?
Or no, what is going on here? Ran through weeds? I think I just broke off. Doesn't feel like there's anything. Well, now there's weight here. Wait, no, now there's not. What is going on?
Is he just swimming with you?
There's like weight occasionally, like he ran into weeds, but when I set the hook there was nothing. Oh, there's a fish. I feel him. I felt the head shake. He just swam all the way back around. Feels like a walleye. That is so random.
Does it feel decent now, or?
Yeah, it feels like there's some weight.
There's bobber.
This is how we're gonna start the trip. What is it gonna be? Set the tone for the night. It feels like a decent walleye. Like, it feels like there's some weight, like it's in the 20s for sure. Don't be a pike. Don't be a pike.
Starting to run now.
Right when I say don't be a pike, it runs, but
yeah.
It's just kind of like sitting there going like this, so I'm feeling like a bigger walleye. It's pretty nice, actually. Wow. Whatever this fish is, it's pretty nice.
Okay, I can see leader.
Oh, it's big. Big walleye. Oh my god.
Walleye. Big walleye.
Oh my god.
Huge walleye.
Oh my.
Let's go. Yes! Nice job, buddy.
You want to get the camera?
Oh my gosh.
Get John too.
John! Get over here. Let's go.
Look at that.
What an awesome way to start.
Well, that's how we're gonna start today's adventure, I suppose. Just the biggest walleye of the trip. We did not catch one this big yesterday, but you know, if you sit on a lake long enough, eventually you're gonna get them to bite. That's kind of the theory we had here. If we just sit out here, we're gonna get a big one, and that is a dandy way to start the night.
Wow, that is awesome. John's got the bump board ready here. 20
27.
Yep, just over
Dude.
27.
27 and like a quarter.
Yep. Holy smokes. 1 in the afternoon, giant walleye. Look at that.
Wow. What a way to start. 2 o'clock, giant walleye. I was thinking this was coming a little later, but I'm glad we got set up a little early. Just a nice way to start. And they get a lot bigger out here. That's the scary thing.
Look how thick that boy is.
10-inch hole, fills up the whole thing. All right. What the heck?
Nice job, man. That is awesome.
That is the most random 27 and a quarter I've like ever caught. It's so stupid. I was walking over here because it was literally the last one. I was just checking it. I had this one in since this morning, has not gone up all day, and I'm like, I better just check to see if there's a minnow, you know, before the evening bite. Brandon was just like doing the circle thing, and he like started to walk away. I'm like, did you trip that? He's like, no. Well, I look and I'm like, well, it's spinning. There's a fish. Sure enough, go get the camera, 27-incher. All right, well, I'm good for the night. I guess I'm gonna go take my bibs off. We're gonna go ahead, show you guys the shack. If you haven't seen the last video, like I said, you can go watch it, but we're gonna go ahead, show you the shack, show you the setup, show you what we're doing, the rundown for the trip. It's gonna be one hell of a night. Absolutely unreal. Go ahead, we're gonna go in the shack now, show you guys what we're gonna be working with the next 2 days, who we're fishing with. You could probably already guess though, you know, by the outside, you know, the mid-deck shack. We'll go ahead, check out what's going on. Oh boy.
Oh.
Already jigging, huh?
Yeah, dude. They call me Lil Jigger.
What do you got going on here? What'd you bring to Wisconsin here, John?
I brought my lovely Mindak shack from Ambush. It's the Venture 165. And we're out here doing some ice camping. I thought the boys would really enjoy doing some luxury ice camping for once instead of roughing it. So that's what we got, man.
Hey, pan this way. You can see we got dual flat screens, bed up there, couch that turns into a bed, stove, microwave, whole bunch of holes. Brandon and I are going to be back here jigging with my live scope, and then John is over here jigging with his live scope.
Oh yeah.
This is by far the nicest thing I have ever slept in out on the ice. I don't do a whole lot of traveling out of Wisconsin fishing. I know this is a big Dakota and Minnesota thing, but up here in northern Wisconsin, we normally get so much snow and so much slush and nobody plows roads that these are just not really a thing up here. So this is first time really camping in one. I know it's definitely your first. No, actually
I've stayed in them. I actually have,
Not
but
in
not in
Wisconsin,
Wisconsin. No, not here in Wisconsin. Just not really a thing up here. But traveling through the Midwest, other people do it, and I'll tell you what, I could get used to this.
Well, Brandon just set the last tip up. We got everything ready to go. Wasn't really anticipating a big walleye that early, but you know, it happens. I guess Brandon brought the good luck. But we're gonna go ahead, shed some layers, start sitting in the shack, see if John can jig up a walleye, and then I don't know, pretty soon we'll probably start eating some food and doing all that fun camping stuff. Should be a good one, guys. Well, it has been a minute since we have gotten a tip up. Really, the evening bite, we had that one, well, you guys probably won't see it, but we had one flag that went up and it just dropped the minnow. And this has been probably like 45 minutes after that, maybe an hour, which is a little interesting. Normally we get a pretty good flurry here, but could be a later bite, we'll have to see. This one hasn't been doing nothing, so not super confident, but we got a small one. Look at that. Get up here, buddy. Yeah. A little bit smaller than, you know, the first one I caught. That one probably could have ate it, but fish is a fish. Get them released right away. I don't think I have my pliers, so hopefully John's running to go get those. I pulled the minnow, and he came right out. You're releasing this guy right away. See you, buddy. I'll just drop that minnow back down, perfectly healthy. We're definitely marking fish. There are fish all over this spot, but they are very inactive right now. But you never know. These clear lakes, they can turn on pretty late at night. I mean, it could be 11, midnight, 1, 2, 3. We're gonna be out here, so just gotta kind of wait it out, get that right bite again.
Oh, it's going. It's going.
God, yeah.
Get him, Nick. Nice slow crawl. Oh, picking up a little bit.
Picking up a little.
Oh boy.
This better be worth it, because it's getting freaking cold out here. Oh God.
Really moving.
Must have just started, because it doesn't have a whole lot of line out.
Please be a good one.
Got him.
Looks like a tank, huh?
Yep.
Oh gosh, giant. Giant. Oh man.
Get up.
Actually, not bad.
Yeah, it's not bad at
I
all.
thought that was gonna be smaller. I'm not gonna lie.
No. It's not a terrible fish. Oh,
Slippery.
probably like 18, 17, I don't know. Something like that. All right, get a release on this guy. I think we are gonna begin to start cooking. I think we chose brats tonight, and then some French fries, but we'll have to show you guys specifically the French fries that John decided to pick at the store, because they're a little bit of a throwback.
God. Oh, baby. Nick, talk to me. What's going on here?
Controversial topic right here.
Oh.
That's what's going on here.
Yeah. Hey, John, did you bring the mustard?
I forgot it, but I'm a big mustard on a brat guy.
Oh, you are?
I am. I like it all, but I'm a big mustard on a brat guy.
Oh, interesting.
I think at this point I'm doing it just to make people mad.
Ketchup on a brat.
A real brat on a brat bun.
So you want to tell me what those are?
Like 2000s kids, you know what I'm talking about right here. School lunches, hot lunch, a la carte, smiley fries. Nothing better. So good. They hit.
Well, as you guys can tell, we have a delicious meal on our hands here, and we have not really ate all day long. So we are about to indulge. But in one of our last videos, we had a very controversial topic about what belongs on a brat when it comes to condiment choices. And we're big ketchup guys on the channel, I'm not gonna lie. And a lot of you folks hated it, so go down in the comment section right now. I want to know what goes on a brat. Is it ketchup? Is it mustard? One thing that actually threw me for an absolute loop, there was a ton of people in our comment section saying mayo on brats.
Wild.
Dude, yeah, I've
That's
never heard
wild.
of it. But they're like dead set on it. So if that's you, let us know. We want to know what belongs on a brat. But again, we're gonna go ahead, eat some food. Fishing has been not great. I know today started off with a giant 27-inch walleye, which was fantastic. But yeah, since then there's been a couple of fish, couple of false flags. I haven't even caught a fish yet. John hasn't caught a fish yet today, so yeah, we're a little all over the place. But it's gonna happen. Nick's MVP. He's got 3 right now. So like I said, we're gonna indulge on some food. Can't wait to put a brat in my mouth. That sounds absolutely great.
does seem like they have been going if we give it a little bit of time. It's not very often we get to it and it's ripping. The wind is switching from the nice south wind that we had to a really cold north, and it is picking up speed. It is freaking cold out here. I'm just gonna see if I feel anything. Take some line out. There, he's starting to run with it. Maybe. We'll see. Got him. He was about the same size as every single other one. Oh, nope, he dropped it.
He didn't even have it?
He never even had it. He must have just been
just sitting there with it?
Sitting it in his mouth, T-boned or whatever was going on, but I knew it. See, you got. If I would have waited probably another minute, that would have started spinning. When he actually had it choked down, I would have set the hook and caught that fish, but oh well, it is what it is. Night is still young. I think it's 9 o'clock right now, and we plan on staying up pretty late tonight, so it could happen at any time. We just got to wait up basically and hope the big one bites. We were just outside of the shack, and I come in and I heard my drag just peeling. I look over, my rod is just bent over. We actually got a fish to bite the minnow. Oh yeah, fish on, baby.
Feel good?
No, it's just like another average size, 18. Not even that big.
Whoa, what's going on in here?
I can't get this fish up.
Nick's cracked.
Let's go! First fish in the shack.
All right, look at that. Not a very big one. But you know what is so great about this fish? Is that it's warm. My hands are so cold going outside.
I was just sitting outside waiting for somebody to bring me a minnow. I didn't know what was going on in here.
I was about to bring you it, but then this rod was just, it was just bent over. It was like, ooh, and I'm like, oh.
Dude, if we do this all day.
All right, get a release on him. Whoa. See ya. Maybe turn around. There he goes. Well, maybe that's the start of something. We get another minnow on, and maybe we can get a couple more in the shack.
Woo! Wonderful out here. It's like I'm still in the Bahamas. All right, got another flag. We're gonna go check it out. As you can tell, she's just ripping. Just kidding. Not ripping at all. Not gonna waste any time. I'm just gonna go ahead and take this. John did just catch one in the shack. If you guys wanna see any of John's catches, I'm gonna have to head over to his channel and check them out.
Looks like it's off to the side.
Kinda does. I don't see bobber. Got him. Feels decent. It's fighting hard. Oh, there he is. Come on up here, buddy. Come on up here and say hi. Wow, you are going crazy, aren't you? All right, well, decent little walleye. Nothing spectacular, but it's a fish, and we'll take it. Gorgeous walleye. Going back. Woo! Nice and warm out here. Like I said, I just got back from the Bahamas, and it was slightly warmer than it is out here today, let me tell you.
Well, Nick is out for the count, so I'm gonna go out here. Welcome back to JB Edits. The N in NB Edits is sleeping, so this is JB Edits after dark hours.
Well guys, as you can tell, we are in the process of pulling our flags for the night. We are getting ready to go to bed. It is super cold out here, super windy, so we're pulling our last couple tip-ups, and as we were in the process, I actually got one to go up. So It's gonna be our last flag of the night. I'm just picking this one up quick and we're gonna head over there. Whoo, it is cold, cold, cold. Picked up the first couple tip ups, started walking over to this one, and it actually went up. First flag in quite some time. We had a little bit of action in the shack, but not much tonight. And nothing too crazy out here. Who knows, maybe this will be a random big one before we go to bed. There could be nothing here, I don't know. Holy cow, that snow's just ripping in. That feels like just minnow. We are using big suckers out here tonight, and that's exactly what it was, a drop. Big old happy sucker minnow. This one's going back in the bucket, and we are going back into that shack, picking up our tip ups. We are done for the night. If we get any fish throughout the night on our rods, which are pretty much being just set as rattle reels in the shack, we will show you guys that. Otherwise, we'll just see you guys in the morning. Well, good morning, everyone. We are debating what we want to do. Last night was not it, tell you that. I think we got one bite on John's rod right as we were about to go to bed. And other than that, our rods sat there with dead stick lines, dragged real loose for like 6 hours, and not a single fish bit one of our lines. So that's pretty cool. So now we're trying to decide, what do we want to do? Do we want to move in even more shallow and try to find some pockets inside of the weeds and set some flags in there? Or do we want to take our tip ups out deeper, maybe leave our baits suspended, you know, try to fish that like 35, 40 feet area and see maybe if we just went off the break, maybe that would be good for like a midday bite. So that's what we're trying to figure out right now. I don't know exactly what we're going to do, but we're getting a game plan going. We're going to get some flags back in the water, and hopefully today's going to be a little bit better. We're going to make some food, and yeah, I don't know. I'm excited, but yesterday it wasn't terrible. It was not a terrible bite, but it wasn't what we know this lake truly can be. It started off great. Nick got a 27. Hopefully we can get something big like that again here this evening.
Well, it's been a little bit since this morning, but we have gotten all 6 tip ups in. You heard that, 6. We are not going to be jigging in the shack today because we do have some people joining us. We got football on later, so we're going to set our 6 flags, and yeah, we're gonna just see what's going on. But we do have our first tip up that just went up. And before we even get going any further in the video, we did have Matt. He joined us a couple weeks ago for a walleye video, and it was terrible. But today, hopefully, we can get a little better walleye bite for him. Brandon is signaling to hurry to this flag, so let's go check it out. First tip up of the morning. You can tell this is insulated real good. We got the finicky fluor hole covers around it, and then we got the cover on the tip up, and then we insulate it with snow because it's gonna be mighty cold today.
Very cold. Oh, little half turn there. When I first walked up to it, she was just ripping. Here we go. Now we're spinning a little bit more. Oh yeah, here we go. Feels good.
Feels good?
Yep.
Some of our bigger fish have come during the day.
Oh, didn't take out that much line for how much it was ripping.
We got some deeper holes, deeper weed line here. What do we got? Feeling walleye-like?
Yeah, it does feel walleye-like. Oh, here he comes. Not huge, but a better one. There we go. Nice. Big head shakes for a smaller, it's a thinner fish, but it's a little bit longer than what we've been catching. Not bad. That's cool to see him during the daylight. That is awesome. I was hoping that'd be a little bit bigger. When I first set it, he felt pretty good, but might have been pushed up into these weeds. This is a hole that's probably about 10 feet off the weeds, so he might have made it about that. I'm not sure. I'm gonna go ahead, send that guy back. Woo! Full of energy. That is awesome. First fish. Man, I sure hope that the day bite / evening bite is going to be a little bit better than what it was yesterday. That is a very, very good sign.
Well, first fish, decent walleye, probably like 18, 19, 20 inches, somewhere around there. Go back into the shack. My buddy Matt brought us a little gift. We got some egg rolls. What did he say this was? Mung sausage? I've never had that. And some sticky rice. I know, John, you're freaking out over that. We were jokingly telling him to bring egg rolls, and he brought egg rolls. We could probably not even catch a fish the rest of the day. Just sit in here, hang out, eat food, watch football. Day would be made. But first fish, hopefully they stay consistent and they get a little bigger. But yeah, first one out of the way. We're gonna sit in the warm shack and wait for our next flag. Well, Matt was just outside and informed us we have a tip up. Let's go check out and see what's going on. I probably should have some more layers on, because once that wind hits, it is cold. I think they said right now it feels like -10 with the wind chill. So it may be sunny and look nice, but it is not nice out here. Oh, that's good. Got him. It was spinning like crazy. It's probably a northern. We did have a muskie on camera. Or I'm gonna assume a northern. We got the major coming in at 3 o'clock. I think it's like a little like 2:30 maybe. A northern. I don't want him to break me though, because I don't want to tie a new leader. Oh, I should probably grab the line. Now he's in the weeds. Come on, buddy, get up here. He's not like super big.
It's feisty though.
But yeah, he's fired up. John caught a 40-incher 2 days ago. This one's not that big. Just I don't know, maybe a mid-20s, something like that, but he was fired up. I'm gonna put him back in here, see how bad this is. Right in the corner of the mouth. That's good. It's cold out here, so any fish that we get, we gotta take really good care of. If they are hooked any deeper than this, we would take the whole setup in the shack, unhook them, and then release them. This one's right here though, so take that out and plop them right back in.
Whew. Nice.
Oh,
how you feeling?
My hands are freaking cold right now. I could only imagine how cold that fish is. Oh, well, I'm gonna have to check that leader, because the last thing I want is, once the walleyes come in here, is to break off because there's a little nick in the line or something. So I'm gonna go ahead and check that, get another minnow, reset up, and then yeah, it should be, I don't know, major should be starting here soon, and then we also got football starting, so things are looking good here. Well, you can see the sun is going down. Got the lights on the outside, shack is looking great. The bite is not very hot. Seems like that is a common trend the last couple days, but hopefully we should be getting flags pretty soon here. If anything, I mean, maybe the night bite will be good, but I'm gonna go ahead and show you guys the setup for this game that we're watching. This is incredible. So I open the door. Look at this setup right now for NFL playoffs. We got a TV here, tilted for anybody sitting here. And then, coming to the back couch, we got another TV set up on the back end.
It's pretty nice. We're getting ready to make some dinner right now. We got football on. Vibes are way up here. Fishing, it's been pretty mediocre, but the vibes way up here. So we've got beef patties. We're gonna be making some burgers tonight. We've got pizzas. Pat brought a couple pizzas with, and Matt brought pork sausage that's in here, the egg rolls, the sticky rice. Man, it is going to be
I just would like to
high
throw a quick
vibes.
shout out to my sponsors, Happy Dad Sauces.
Oh yeah,
Oh, we
he
got
did bring
Happy
some
Dads,
Happy
too.
Dads too. So vibes are up here. Hopefully the fishing
big
continues to
old
be
American
at least
dream.
all right. Maybe someone will get a big one tonight. We'll see what happens, but go Texans. He's taking out line, I think. Yeah, he's taking line. 4. or it's the minnow falling to the bottom. Got him. Doesn't feel huge.
Didn't run far.
No, didn't go very far. Let's see what we got. Little guy. That has been the story of this trip. Where are those mega giants? Beautiful fish regardless. Can't complain at all. Every fish is just a bonus tonight. That is what we like to see. Alrighty guys, well we brought them in the shack because it's extremely cold. We might do that on a couple of these fish tonight, but we want them to go back healthy.
Watch this Mahomes flag.
See you, buddy. Bye. A little bit better to release those fish in here because it's just so windy. It's so windy right now. Everything, the fins and everything are just gonna freeze up on them. So we're bringing them in here super quick, get them unhooked, release them. Works out a little bit better. Chiefs currently winning by 1 point. Not happy about it because Fairbairn for Houston missed the point after. Oh boy, now we're gonna get a roughing the passer on.
Doesn't even get hit. They hit each other.
Pat's livid. Let's go, Houston.
My hands are so cold. We had to reset that tip up. But I have come back in the shack to some greatness, I've heard. They have just warmed up the egg rolls, and I have heard nothing but great things about these. So, got my own sweet and sour. Going for a bite here. See what all the hype's about.
You see the two players, Worthy and Smith-Schuster.
Fire. Those are great. See, I made egg rolls the other day at home. Doesn't even compete. Does not compete.
Matt, you've done a great job, buddy.
I know, thank you. Thank you.
No, thank you. You're coming in clutch.
The guy has the ball.
What do you think of them?
I mean,
Oh, the egg rolls, amazing. No, there's gonna be another flag here. Oh, I thought they were. Oh my gosh, I hate the Chiefs.
Well, Pat just caught one in the shack. I don't want to hype this flag up, but this sucker that I put on this thing is incredibly massive. It is borderline small musky sucker. I kid you not. And this is the exact flag where I caught the 27. Could it be? I don't know. I've seen some crazy things where small walleyes eat big bait, but it was just moving. But now it's not. So we might have to wait just a second just because of how big this minnow is. This is why you wait. He wasn't doing nothing, and then he just spun around like 10 times. Now, of course, he's not, but I feel pretty confident.
Oh yeah, he's going, he's going.
Oh man, you can tell we got this thing insulated pretty good here. And there's still ice.
Got him?
Got him. Feels pretty, it feels heavy, but it's not doing anything. Well, I don't know if it's that big. He's not that big, but he's just felt heavy. I can't believe he ate that. Wow. I can't believe he ate that minnow.
Hey, that's a good sign though.
That minnow was so huge, and just what I was saying.
and the little guys are the ones that always get the biggest minnows.
That is insane.
They're trying to prove something.
Got to retie my hook. I broke it in the process, but we'll get a release on this guy. Insane. I thought that was going to be a big one. I kid you not. That minnow had to have been half of that fish. Absolutely insane. But we got a minnow. We're going to reset this tip up, go back in the shack. Food's being made. I mean, the vibes are up here. Fish are just bonus, like Brandon was saying. This is a blast. I mean, fishing out of an ice castle is something we do not do, and this is just absolute luxury. So cannot thank John enough for bringing this thing up here. This last couple days has just been phenomenal. So let's go back in there and see what else can happen tonight. Well, another tip up. John decided to come out.
With my happy dad, I'm regretting my decision. It's cold.
See if there's anything there, Brandon. It is freaking cold out here.
Not gonna waste any time.
Oh, she's moving a little though, I think.
It was moving when I came up to it.
Feels better-ish.
Better-ish.
I think.
Oh, so 13 inches?
Maybe 15 and a half.
Well, same thing. You would think that we just keep catching the same fish. over and over. I don't know what to think. Is this one of those nights where the big ones are gonna bite later, or I don't know, maybe it's just one of those days where all the smaller fish are eaten. Beautiful northern Wisconsin gold. Going back.
5 minutes left.
Hey, all you Lion fans,
The Lions.
what's happening?
You know, there was a lot of heat in our comment section about it's the Lions year. The Lions fans, actually the Lions players, are all going to be in the exact same spot the Packer players are, okay? On the couch. You're losing tonight to the Commanders. Go ahead and kick your field goal. We're going to go catch a walleye because we have a tip-up. I don't want to hear it.
I also would like to point out real quick, just because we are salty Packer fans, that the Packers do have 4 Super Bowl wins. So I would like some comments down comment section about how many the Lions have. But anyways, we got a tip up. It's cold. Let's check her out. It's still frozen. It's like right there, I think. What's going on here with that? There's a fish. He didn't even run. He just stayed right there. And he came off.
He didn't even have it. Oh my gosh.
You know, I'm all about the quick release on the channel. I like to not harm fish. We are just gonna release him back. Minnow's fine. He knew it was cold.
Feel any size or not really?
No, it was probably like 16, maybe. Something like that.
That's been the story.
All right, well, reel this up really quick. It is so cold that even with these whole insulators and kicking snow on top of it, it's still not even mattering. There's still like probably a good ½ inch of ice underneath the hole cover. Insane. All right, well, we're gonna go in, watch the rest of this game, see what else happens. The bite has definitely been really slow. I mean, we probably haven't had a fish besides that one in the last maybe hour and a half, which has given us some time to watch some football. But yeah, it's been pretty slow, but we're all feeling pretty good. I think we're gonna stay up for a decent amount of time tonight, so hopefully that's not the last fish. And like I said, there's always that potential at a giant at any time. We just gotta wait it out.
I don't even know if there's a fish here. When your insulated holes are frozen, that's a really good sign. Bobber's right there. Fish. That fish swam 4 inches. When you gotta kick out your insulated holes, that is a great sign. This fish is kind of scrappy. Look at that. Decent one. Not too shabby. A little bit fatter fish, not super long, but that has been the story tonight, guys. These smaller ones are keeping us entertained and having fun for how cold it is out here. Brought it in the shack just to be on the safe side. Whew. See you later, buddy. All right. Well, it is midnight right now. So I don't know how much longer we're gonna give it. Part of me thinks that these fish haven't even pushed up and it could be just a real late night bite. The other part of me says if we go another like hour or so without a flag, then let's hit the hay. It's been a long trip overall, and I'm pretty happy overall for extremely cold front pushing through. We're still catching fish. The boys are just having an amazing time in the Mendak shack. Shout out to Ambush because, man, they made one heck of a shack. We're having an awesome time.
Alright, well, guys, this is probably going to be the last fish of the night before we head to sleep. So, we're going to get this girl back in the water and hit the hay.
Way to go, man. Catching bigger fish than all of us.
A little spunk to her.
I don't know. Bite could be heating up.
Yeah.
It's only 1 in the morning and we're getting the fish every hour.
Well, now I got to retie, but probably going to go to bed.
You look tired.
Yeah, I've been tired.
How are you feeling?
I'm feeling violent. Generator's not working. Just really praying we wake up and it's not 30 degrees in here. It's got me feeling nicey.
Good morning, everybody. Holy cow, I can't see out of my glasses. It is almost -30 out right now. It is so incredibly cold. But I was woken up to Brandon telling me that we have a tip up. He just put everything out. I don't know how. He must be built different than I am. But we got a tip up. Let's check it out. It is gorgeous. One thing about cold fronts, I will say, it is nice seeing the sun. I'm gonna go ahead and just check this right away. I don't feel like sitting out here. Now, that couldn't come off there very easy, but didn't run a whole lot of line. Or almost looks like he's running now. I don't know. We'll see. There's a fish.
Hey.
I can't tell what I'm doing here. Everything's sticking to me. Come on, buddy. Oh, baby.
Oh, let's go.
Morning gold.
Morning.
Guess what, buddy?
You're going straight in the shack.
We're going straight in the shack.
There you go. I'll get the door for you. Goodness, so cold. Get in there. Woo. Oh, hey, John.
How bad was that?
It's cold, so we're bringing the fish in. Here's Nick's fish. Going back. Woo! Fired up. As you can tell, it is so cold out there. The best thing to do in a situation like that is just bring that fish right back in here. Camera lens is probably going to get fogged up, so I'm going to keep this short, but I think we are going to limit our lines to 4 of them outside and have our other 2 lines in here, so at least, what would that be? 33% of our lines are not completely freaking frozen, and that's a third better chance of staying warm today. To be completely honest with you guys, it is so freaking cold, and we have been out here for a very, very long time, so we're probably only going to stay out here another like hour or so. We'll keep the flags and stuff like that in the water while we are getting things all picked up, but very well could be the last fish. You never know. We did get 3 flags, so we'll see, but I don't think we're gonna stay out here super long. We just wanted to hit at least that golden hour of morning to see what we could get. Well, Matt's playing with lines and he's trying to trick me over here with the drag loose. We'll see what happens. We're gonna start getting things packed up here, get situated, and actually can't wait to go home just because it is so freaking cold. Well, ladies and gentlemen, as you can tell, we are getting the old Mindak shack hooked back up to John's truck, and we are ready to hit the road. Boys, what do we think of the trip?
Oh, I love ice fishing.
It was extremely cold. Even we had this discussion. Even with camping in the most luxurious thing I have ever camped out of ice fishing, there's still always that one little thing that makes you question, why do I ice fish? And this is coming from somebody that is one of the most diehard fishermen ever when it comes to ice. But it is -30 with the windshield right now, and this is just a little extreme for me. I mean, my beard's freezing. Our insulated holes this morning in the water for half an hour, and there was like 1.5 inches of ice underneath the insulated hole covers. I mean, when it's like that, it's just, you can't enjoy it. Even the most diehard guy, it's just a little extreme. But long range forecast is looking pretty good. We still had fun out here. We had plenty of good times. The food was great. The fishing wasn't fantastic, but you know, it was enough to keep us busy between watching games and cooking and hanging out. And that's really what it's all about. I mean, this trip, yes, we wanted to catch big fish. Yes, I did catch a really nice 27-inch walleye. But the main goal was to get all the guys out here, hang out, camp, and just, you know, we don't do this every single day. So to me, this was a success. And if you guys enjoyed watching today's video and want to see more ice camping videos on the channel, this is definitely something we can do now that we have good ice. There's not a whole lot of snow. You know, we can do another episode out of the Mindak Shack, or, you know, we could bring the 650 Eskimo or the 850, and we can do it here or anywhere else. You know, we can do it that style as well. So if you guys enjoy these type of videos, let us know down in the comment section. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead, put the camera away, get the rest of this gear set up. If you guys want to watch anything from this episode that I didn't film, you can go ahead and watch John's point of view on his channel. So again, if you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure give it a thumbs up. Subscribe if you're new. We still got a lot of ice fishing left. And I'll catch you guys on the next one. Tight lines from NB Edits.
Woo! See ya!